Warning: Superpower Review is intended for a mature viewing audience. This video may show images that are not suitable for kids under 13 years old. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Kevin Vidini here and welcome to my channel, Superpower Review. On today's video, I'm going to be doing a review on Batman The Long Halloween. But before I give Batman The Long Halloween a review, I would gladly appreciate it if you like this video, if you like the content, and click on that subscribe button to show your support to the channel. I'm also giving away this free Spawn #1 CGC graded at a 9.4 once the channel reaches 2,000 subscribers, so please click that subscribe button. The last thing I want to say before I get into today's review is that there is a motion comic book on YouTube for Batman The Long Halloween. So in case if you don't want to buy the individual comics, or if you don't want to buy the trade paperback to the story, you can always watch that video, and I will leave a link to that video in this video's description down below. So now I'm going to get into a brief breakdown of Batman The Long Halloween by Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. This story takes place after Batman Year 1. Jim Gordon, Harvey Dent, and Batman make a pact to take down two crime lords in Gotham. These crime lords are Carmine the Roman Falcone and Salvador the Boss Maroni. While trying to take down the mob, there's a new serial killer in Gotham. The press calls him Holiday. Holiday murders members of the mob on holidays once every month and leaves items at the murder scenes depicting the holiday. This story also revolves around the transition of the mob controlling Gotham to the rogues taking over Gotham. So now that I gave you a very brief description of what Batman The Long Halloween is all about, let me tell you what I liked and disliked about this story. This is one of the best murder mystery comic books I have ever read. I read this story twice. I watched that motion comic book that I mentioned earlier in this video, and I did that because not only was the story really good, but I also wanted to understand who Holiday was, and I also wanted to understand what murders he or she committed as well. I really personally like some of the homages that this story makes to some of my favorite movies. As you can see here, this panel comes right out of the movie The Godfather, showing you how traditional and serious the mob is in the story. Also in this story, Batman makes frequent visits to Arkham Asylum to get tips from Calendar Man to find out who Holiday's next victim is or to identify him, like we have seen in Silence of the Lambs. This is the definitive story for Harvey Dent, or Two-Face. And in this story, Tim Sale foreshadows Harvey Dent's future quite often. For example, you can see in this panel, half of Harvey Dent's face is darkened out, implying that Harvey Dent has a split, darker personality within him. And Batman The Long Halloween is the best adaptation of Two-Face and defines the character. So it's tradition here at Superpower Review to give a review based off of the CGC grades. And if I were to give Batman The Long Halloween a CGC grade, I'll give this story a 9.4. Batman The Long Halloween is a highly recommended read. It doesn't beat my top favorite Batman story, but it does come pretty close. And the reason why I'm giving it a 9.4 is because I feel like Tim Sale's artwork is a hit or miss for me, especially when it comes to drawing Joker. I don't like his humongous, over-exaggerated smile with his piano teeth, but his Two-Face is quite horrific, and I do mean that in a good way. Also, this is a 13-issue series, and with every single issue depicts a month's time of passing. Now, some of these issues feel like filler, and there are also some subplots that just don't add to the story. But nonetheless, you have to read this twisty murder mystery, especially if you're a Batman fan. Alright guys, so that's gonna do it for today's review. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts on Batman The Long Halloween. And thank you so much for watching today's review. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.